To be with you this morning as always. It's already the 24th day of February. Yeah. I hope you had the opportunity to congregate over the weekend, went and, as it says, do not forsake the assembling of the brethren, Hope you had the opportunity to go to church, whether it was on a Saturday or Sunday. I do hope that, you had that opportunity and, you get some source of strength. Had a wonderful time at the Wester Hall New Testament Church of God yesterday. Good morning, Pastor Laurie and the First Family, the entire congregation, man. Who's making intercession with my Father? Sister Hector, you had me up a wall yesterday. I didn't know you've got that, man. Wow. Pastor Josh Hector, good morning to you. Jeremy, good morning. The swiftest fingers that I've seen in recent times on the fritz, man, and the guitar. Good morning to the musical accompaniment team, the singers, the worshippers. Brother Finn, how you doing, tall man? You good? Nice. You and the family have a great day now. Mary E. Banks, good morning. Michelle Daniel, Lydia Cameron, Yolan Swan, Mildred and Shem, good morning. Zamora and Judy. Veronica Sandy, good morning to you. Sylvina Charles. My Jesus from me. Rochelle Cummings, Monica Miros Williams, good morning. Miss Wally, good morning to you, the folks inside of Woburn. Hope you all had a great weekend. For those of you out there in the diaspora, good morning to Reverend Samuel Caesar and the folks at Crossroads Radio and East Flatbush, New York. But nobody. You're in Canada, you're in the UK. My Lord. I must say good morning to the folks in Winnipeg. Doc and Candy, good morning to you. Josiah, good morning to you and the ears also. Nobody. Nice. Hope you had a great day. I'm not Zobi. Good morning. How's Zobi doing? Zobi. It's been years, Zobi. Hope you're doing fine, all right? Yeah, have a great day. I'm not seeing Yulin on this morning. Maybe she's flying. But this one cracks up, yeah? Holy Spirit. Cicely Blackman. Zobi, what's up, girl? You all right? Jelly and McIntyre, good morning to you. Sing. 21 minutes on to 7 o'clock. Let's head into the word of the day. That word today is eclectic. Eclectic. E-C-L-E-C-T-I-C, eclectic. And it means deriving ideas from diverse sources. Deriving ideas from diverse sources. Here's how we can use that word in a sentence today. Her taste in music was eclectic, ranging from jazz to pop. Good morning to all the jazz lovers. Just like your prophets. Eugene Gittins, good morning to you. My good friend is on the island. We have to link up. I'm going to bring him on the set one of these days. Jonathan Francis, good morning to you and yes, bro. I hope you and the lady that got married in the video for the song, you all are having a happy family. The kids are coming up nice. Miss Jeremiah, good morning to you. I use the word kids and Miss Jeremiah comes to mind. She said they're not goats. Don't call them kids. Good morning. Munich, Petlin, good morning to you and the family. Good morning to the Maxwin family in Munich. And also those in Belial. Peter and everybody, good morning. Auntie Joan, Auntie Ann. My God is worthy to be praised. Mama Ken, good morning. Hope, good morning. My God is nice. The motivational tip of the day is up next. Somebody in Hope promised to send me a motivational tip every day, but it's yet to come. Good morning to you. I ain't calling your name, you know who you are. Good morning to you and yours. Have a great day. And be mindful, everything will be all right, okay? Yeah, working on that now as we speak. Good morning to Sweet Surprise, Pancha Krim, the entire company. Understand that they launched a nutmeg flavor Pancha Krim for the independence, and they did not notify us here so that folks could have bought it out. Good morning to you all, everybody that's involved. And while at it, good morning to Inspector Leon McQueen and the family. Hope you're all having a great day. Zilon, AJ, Princess, good morning. Scrimmer, Nadisha, this is your turn. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Now it says celebrate even the smallest steps towards your goal. Progress is a true win. It is the true win. Celebrate the small steps. It's not a big shebang when you would have gotten there. You understand? The steps that you take to get you there, those are the ones that are most important. Es muy importante. Importante, not importante. Importante. Citizen Rulu, I hope I got it right. Es muy importante. Black Alum, good morning. How do you do? Beaton, Pedmota, La Femme, Laura Land, Wester Hall, Johnny and the guys, Joanna, good morning. Marvin, Dominic and family. Let's see what's buzzing. The time is elapsing so quickly this morning. What's happening this Monday morning, man? All right, buzzing. 2025 Atlantic Hurricane Season names announced. CARICOM weighs in on U.S. deportation and trade policies. In the region, notorious Jamaican drug lord gets prison time reduced. Internationally, Zelensky said he is willing to give up the presidency in exchange for NATO membership. And in sports, the president of Guyana, Dr. Irfan Ali, has replaced Dr. Keith Rowley as the new chairman of the CARICOM subcommittee on cricket. Hope it makes a big difference. Nice. The folks on the Sister Isles of Carriacou and Pidi Martinique, good morning to you. Turks and Caicos, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, good morning. Dominica, Guyana, Aruba, Belize. Yeah. Remember, it's a good day to have a good day, right? Yeah, whatever you do today, let it be positive. And folks, let me remind you, evil in the world is real. I mean, we had a situation in the church yesterday, man, a little boy, possessed, deeply possessed, man, but he was in the right place at the right time. Parents, pray with your children, pray for your children, pray over your children. And those of you who indulge in witchcraft and all these ills, man, stop it. It is written, witchcraft doers have their place in the pit of hell. You want to go there? Stop it. This is none of us. You understand what I'm saying? Nice. Folks, it's 15 minutes until we've got to take that break. The AM edition of News, Sports, and the weather is up next.
Unlocking opportunities, Excel leads the way in digital advancement every single day. Fair internet access for all to share. Transparent billing with consumer care. Excel 3AC bill safeguarding our rights. Net neutrality, consumer protection shining bright. Mobile number portability available to you. Switch providers seamlessly. Keep the number true. Excel 3AC bill promoting fair play in the digital world. Every single day, affordable services are important for all. Through the EC bill, there'll be progress overall. Excel and the NTRCs connecting our communities.
Excel and the NTRCs digitally transforming our space together.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Monday, February 24th, 2025. Coming up in the news, 2025 Atlantic hurricane season names announced. CARICOM weighs in on U.S. deportation and trade policies. In the region, notorious Jamaican drug lord gets prison time reduced. Internationally, Zelensky is willing to give a presidency in exchange for NATO membership. And in sports, President of Guyana, Dr. Irfan Ali, has replaced Dr. Keith Rowley as the new chairman of the CARICOM Subcommittee on Cricket. We've got the details to these and more after these messages.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. I am a Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Good morning. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph. The National Hurricane Center has released the list of names for the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. Notable this year is the inclusion of Dexter, which replaces Dorian following its retirement after the devastating 2019 hurricane season. The complete list of names for 2025 is as follows: Andrea, Barry, Chantel, Dexter, Erin, Fernand, Gabriel, Umberto, Imelda, Jerry, Karen, Lorenzo, Melissa, Nesta, Olga, Pablo, Rebecca, Sebastian, Tanya, Van, and Wendy. Those were the names of the named hurricanes for the 2025 hurricane season, the Atlantic hurricane season. The deportation of Caribbean nationals by the Donald Trump administration in the U.S. is not so much of a CARICOM issue as it is a matter for the individual member states. This from CARICOM Chair, Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Amor Motley. She says each government is making its own arrangement to receive its citizens for resettling.
We all agreed that the most important thing is for us to have the information attached to the persons who will be coming back. All of us accept that it is the right of any government to determine who should be within the jurisdiction of the particular country. The President of the United States and his administration has made it clear. We have asked each in our own right for that information to help us to be better able to prepare. We hope that at some point within the next month or two to have a high-level engagement with the United States government generally, not just on this issue.
Meanwhile, CARICOM remains concerned about the declared change in U.S. trade policy. Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, who has responsibility for external trade negotiations in the CARICOM quasi-cabinet, says many businesses have reached out as the private sector is concerned. He adds, however, that the region has a well-established office for trade negotiations and they will be using the resources to study the challenges that could come and provide guidance going forward.
We will therefore be conducting a very detailed review of our trade situation with the United States, and we hope that in another 3 or 4 months we will have a document which will give us a policy direction and give advice and support to the governments of the region as to how to treat with any potential change that may happen in U.S. foreign policy.
The government of Grenada has confirmed its commitment to honoring the Grenada Public Workers Union, the GPWU, announced increase in its fee structure, which took effect on January 1st, 2025. Under the new arrangements, workers earning a monthly salary of up to 2,000 EC dollars will be required to contribute a fixed fee of $20. Workers with salaries above EC $2,000 will pay 1% of their monthly earnings. Government said it is ensuring the implementation of the revised salary deductions, and the payments are expected to be processed by the end of this month. And finally, the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, the ECCB, has advised that the Grenada $50 banknote is legal, tender, and useful for any standard and over-the-counter business transactions across the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, the ECCU. The ECCB noted that it collaborated with the Grenada government to issue the banknotes in July 2024 to commemorate Grenada's 50th independence anniversary. Now, while the note was issued exclusively in Grenada, it can be used in any of the 8 ECCB member countries, namely Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, the Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, an ECCB release said. The Grenada $50 banknote is printed on polymer and is the same size and includes security features similar to those of the current banknotes in circulation. The note depicts portraits of former Prime Ministers Sir Eric Matthew Gary and Maurice Bishop and pays homage to their pivotal roles in Grenada's history, the ECCB observed. According to the financial institution, the banknote also narrates Grenada's story through its influential figures, culture, and landmarks. That concludes the local segment of news. Stay with us. The regional and international developments are straight ahead, followed by the sports and the weather. In the region, the United States authorities have confirmed that Jamaican drug lord Christopher Dudas Cook has had 17 months shaved off his prison time there. Cook, who is 56, is currently serving a 23-year sentence at Fort Dix Federal Correctional Institute in New Jersey following his conviction on charges of trafficking over 3 tons of marijuana and 30 pounds of cocaine to the U.S. His original release date of July 4th, 2030 has now been adjusted to January 25th, 2029, according to the U.S. Federal Bureau of Prisons. The reduction comes under the First Step Act, the FSA, enacted in 2018, which allows inmates to earn time off their sentences for good conduct and participation in rehabilitation programs. Under the amended legislation, qualifying inmates can receive up to 54 days per year off their sentence for exemplary compliance with institutional regulations. Cook, the former leader of the notorious Shower Posse, which operated in Jamaica, the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom, was extradited to the U.S. in 2010. He pleaded guilty to drug and gun trafficking and racketeering charges in August 2011. Looking further afield, Germany's conservative CDU/CSU party has won the election with 28.6% of the votes. Counting of votes has been finished, and the results confirm that Alternative for Germany AFD is second, the Social Democrats third, and Greens fourth. Conservative leader Friedrich Merz, who is now in pole position to become Germany's next chancellor, says he wants to form a government by Easter. Outgoing German Chancellor Olaf Scholz says his party's historically low score was a bitter defeat, and the Free Democratic Party's result means it will likely be heading out of parliament. Volodymyr Zelensky said he would be willing to give up his presidency in exchange for peace ahead of the third anniversary of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine. "If you need me to leave this chair, I am ready to do that, and I also can exchange it for NATO membership for Ukraine," the Ukrainian president said in response to a question during a news conference. His comments came after U.S. President Donald Trump called Zelensky a dictator without elections in a war of words last week. "I wasn't offended by the comment, but a dictator would be Zelensky, who was democratically elected in May 2019, responded on Sunday. The Trump administration has placed most USAID employees back on administrative leave from midnight on Sunday. The Office of the Administrator said in an email to employees some 2,000 employees are also being laid off in a reduction in force effort. The move comes weeks after President Donald Trump initially attempted to eliminate thousands of USAID employees, but the move faced a legal challenge. A federal judge had temporarily halted the administration's plan to gut America's foreign aid agency, but ruled on Friday that the pause would not be permanent. Representatives of nearly 200 countries gather on Monday to continue fraught negotiations on the timing and content of the UN's next blockbuster assessment of global warming science. The meeting in the Chinese city of Hangzhou comes on the heels of the hottest year on record and rising alarm over the pace of warming. Donald Trump's withdrawal of the United States from the Paris Agreement also cast a shadow, with media reports suggesting Washington will not send a delegation to the 5-day meeting. The talks aim to flesh out plans for the next landmark report from the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, set up in 1988 to inform policymakers. At issue is whether the three-part assessment covering physical science, climate impacts, and solutions for reducing greenhouse gas levels can be produced quickly enough to inform a crucial 2028 UN stocktake of the global response to rising temperatures. And finally, Pope Francis spent his 10th day in hospital on Sunday as Catholics around the world prayed for his recovery the day after the Vatican warned the 88-year-old's condition was critical. The Argentine pontiff, who is being treated for double pneumonia, suffered a prolonged asthma-style attack on Saturday and required blood transfusions for a low platelet count. On Sunday morning, the Holy See said the night passed peacefully. The Pope rested, indicating no repeat of the crisis the previous day, Vatican sources said. But Francis, who had part of a lung removed when he was a young boy, is still receiving oxygen through a tube in his nostrils in the papal suite at Rome's Gemelli Hospital. In a message published Sunday, but not written in the past few days, the Jesuit thanked hospital staff and said he had confidence in his treatment. That's the regional and international news. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. Cricket. President of Guyana, Dr. Irfan Ali, has been selected to replace Dr. Keith Rowley as the new chairman of the CARICOM Subcommittee on Cricket. The announcement was made by outgoing chairman Dr. Rowley during the final day of the 48th CARICOM Heads of Government meeting in Barbados. We have more in this report.
The heads selected or agreed to select my colleague from Guyana, who is an eminent cricketer, as you know, President Finale, to now take the chairmanship of the subcommittee on cricket, because we maintain our interest in the potential for West Indies cricket to remain at the high level internationally, and the preservation of our legacy, and hence the government should continue to be interested in what goes on.
Dr. Keith Rowley there. And finally, Luka Modric scored a brilliant goal from long range to help Real Madrid secure a 2-0 win against Girona on Sunday, which took them back level with Barcelona at the top of La Liga. Vinicius Jr. wrapped up the win late on as Carlo Ancelotti's side produced a solid, if not spectacular, display at the Santiago Bernabeu. After rivals Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, now third, both won on Saturday, the pressure was on for the champions in the title race. Thibaut Courtois made a good save in the opening stages to deny Arnaud Martinez, but Girona were unable to build on that chance. That's the sport at this time. We'll have more sports for you during our luncheon edition. Stay with us. The weather forecast is up next. And folks, for the latest weather forecast, we join forecaster Jonathan Price at the forecast desk at the Morris Bishop International Airport. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning to you and good morning, listeners. Here is the weather for today, Monday the 24th of February 2025, as recorded at the Morris Bishop International Airport. It is currently partly cloudy with showers in the vicinity. Winds are coming from the southeast at 14 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1013.5 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature is 26.4 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 90%. Yesterday's maximum was 29.5 degrees Celsius and the minimum last night 25.9 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, 1.4 millimeters of rainfall was recorded, which brings the total for the month so far to 36.1 millimeters. And now for the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique Valley for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy, with light to moderate showers becoming fair at times by late morning. Today's maximum will be 30 degrees Celsius, with winds easterly to southeasterly at 13 to 23 miles per hour. Seas will be moderate to rough, with waves 5 to 8 feet in easterly swells. Hence, a small craft advisory is in effect. High tide will be at midday and low tide at 8 p.m. Sunset will be at 6:15 and sunrise at 6:24. Just to repeat the public forecast for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy, with light to moderate showers becoming fair at times by late morning. From the forecasters scanning Morris Bishop International Airport, I'm Jonathan Price. Have a great week.
Jonathan, thank you very much. But just before you run off, I've just read it in the news that the list of names for the hurricanes this Atlantic hurricane season has been released. Is it an over average or below average or a sort of mediocre sort of season?
The list for the hurricane names came out, but not so much the forecast itself.
Okay.
So that will come out at a later date.
Okay. All right. Okay, have a good one, man.
No problem.
Have a good one. Folks, it's 6 minutes after 7 o'clock, reminding you that the weather report came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
You'll love only at Quartz. With huge savings on select mattresses, mobile phones, and TVs. You'll also love our new arrivals in furniture and appliances. Plus, when you shop, get a chance to win great prizes. So come in, shop today, and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Get value you'll love only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Offer ends February 24, 2025. See store for details.
7 minutes gone past 7 o'clock to end the news, a recap of the headlines. 2025 Atlantic hurricane season, the names have been announced. CARICOM weighs in on U.S. deportation and trade policies. In the region, notorious Jamaican drug lord gets prison time reduced. Internationally, Zelensky willing to give up presidency in exchange for NATO membership. And in sports, President of Guyana, Dr. Irfan Ali, has replaced Dr. Keith Rowley as the new chairman of the CARICOM subcommittee on cricket. That has been the morning edition of news for today, Monday, February 24th, 2025. On behalf of the entire news department, I am Gordon Joseph, thanking you for listening, wishing you a productive day, and extending the invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sun Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Right Choice Promotions in association with Investment Migration Agency of Grenada, together with our Riser Credit Union, presents the inaugural Virgin Parish Relay Meet. This is the real mini Olympics, Saturday, March 8th. Lassages playing field in St. David. Relay action featuring the top clubs and schools from across Grenada, competing for cash prizes and more. Come see the nation's best athletes as they prepare for Intercall and Carifta Games 2025. First call to action is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, featuring live entertainment and excitement in the tug-of-war competition. Admission $10 adults, $5 children. Come to Virgin Parish, St. David on Saturday, March 8th for the Virgin Parish Relay Meet. Come share in the excitement and speed and see you there.
Grenada National Folk Group, in collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture, proudly presents Iconic Moves and Melodies.
Yes, man!
Iconic Moves and Melodies. A heartfelt tribute to the legendary Miss Shirley Robinson. Mark your calendar. Saturday, March 1st, 2025 at the Grenada Trade Center, starting at 5 p.m. Immerse yourself in an evening of vibrant folk songs, classical songs, Negro spirituals, patriotic songs, captivating poetry, and mesmerizing dance performances as we honor Miss Shirley Robinson, a true pioneer of Grenada's cultural heritage. You'll also get the chance to have a meet and greet with Miss Shirley Robinson. Tickets are just $50 for adults and $25 for children. Iconic Moves and Melodies, a celebration you don't want to miss. Join us Saturday, March 1st at the Grenada Trade Center. Let's honor the legacy, celebrate the culture, and make it a night to remember.
Minutes after 7 o'clock. Welcome to the conversation. Of course, you know, on Mondays we usually have a riser with us, and we should be joined by representing a riser this morning, the athletics coach for the St. Andrews Anglican Secondary School, SAS, along with two of the athletes. As you heard throughout the week, Ariza is the main sponsor behind the national champs, and yeah, so they're, you know, sensitizing the public on that and highlighting the athletes and the coaches and the preparation. Also, it must be noted that Ariza is integrally involved in the Virgin Parish Relay Meet, and they're just showing their support. They're not just about financial transactions. They're about the holistic development of the nation. So you'd find them being involved in here, there, and everywhere. All right. So I'm expecting them to join me via Zoom. All right. It's now 15 minutes after 7 o'clock. While we await that connection, the weekend has just completed. Things happened over the weekend. I usually like to give people the opportunity to, voice their concern. Let me just do this. Someone says here via WhatsApp, good morning. We need a police officer at Defoe Gap. The Gap in Springs every morning, not every other day, to ease the traffic. They need it every morning. How we pronounce that? Defoe or whatever. That's in Springs. Okay, I cannot figure out where. All right, so they're claiming that they need it every day, not every other day. And my good friend, he had sent us he usually sends us the daily quotes and so forth. Monday, may your blessings multiply, your worries fade away, and your smiles get bigger. May your day be bright, beautiful, and happy. For the Lord taketh pleasure to his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. That's from Psalm 149, verse 4. May knowing Jesus Christ bring you peace to bless each day, hope for each tomorrow, and joy for every season. The Lord bless you spiritually, physically, mentally, and financially. Praise the Lord in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Have a blessed day. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Keep them coming. Somebody need to hear these things. All right. So, folks, I'm going to give you the opportunity. I'm going to keep monitoring my Zoom platform and, to ensure that when the coach comes on with his team, we can, bring them on. But this segment is being brought to you compliments Ariza. Okay, so check them out today for almost anything. Ariza can advise you on a number of things. So check them out. Good morning to Mr. Lord and the entire team, Miss Marquez, Miss Walters, the entire team out there. All right, what happened over the weekend in your neck of the woods that you'd like to bring to the fore? So many things happened. Something that strategic that has happened over the weekend. In late last week, what would you say? Leader of His Majesty's Opposition, Dr. Keith Mitchell, stepping down from that position, and letting the newly elected party leader, Emlyn Peer, now has the role of Leader of His Majesty's Opposition. So many other things happen. Tell us. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Thank you very much, President. Good morning to one and all.
Welcome to the program.
My concern or my problem is I would wish that the Minister of Agriculture, the Pre-Deal Larceny Squad, the Farm Watch Squad, and these people are the more responsible for the protection of people, especially like me, 1 foot, and struggling on my bottom 300-400 yards on my bottom, tend to my lands to collect my whatever it is. Yesterday when I went to my lands, I spent 12 hours. I reached there 6 o'clock, and I left there 6 o'clock in the evening. But what happened is, I have a few coconut trees in my land. But this one particular coconut tree, which is close to the boundary, and someone was brave enough to sit down there and peel over a dozen coconuts, and I didn't, just one I got. You know, I'm frustrated. And I don't want to say much, but I hope this thing could stop. And then again, on the other hand, the Ministry of Agriculture started to prepare a road where my lands are located. And listen, I'm not going to
Exactly where are your lands located?
I have lands in a place called Post Royal, in St. Andrews, and I also have lands in another place called somewhere in Pedmota. Listen, man, I'm frustrated over this thing, man. Look, man, enjoy all yourself.
Okay. All right, Papi, let me tell you what to do. The law is there. I know sometimes the law moves slow, but, you do the right thing. Make the necessary reports, make the necessary complaints, and just one day, as Natasha Wilson said in song, one day, something will happen. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Morning, morning to the San.
Welcome to the program.
I'm just making a observation or an inquiry in terms of procedure. Just as how we are told that people are not elected as a party in Parliament. People are not. You have the government and you have the opposition. And most time it's obvious. We know who commands the majority of the government side, based on the person who leads the party going into election. Although that is not a given in the sense of who could emerge as Prime Minister once Parliament is convened. Now, in the case of the opposition, we have the long-standing Prime Minister and then opposition leader abdicating or stepping down. Isn't it proper that we hear the news from the Parliament, coming out of Parliament after there's a meeting or so in Parliament, that the majority of people support the good lady rather than how it's being promoted now? I'm just raising that for procedural, from a procedure point of view.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. Once again, I'm waiting. As you can see, I'm constantly looking at my laptop here, waiting to see when the coach from the St. Andrews Anglican Secondary School logs on so that we can have that conversation as it relates to national champs coming up, being sponsored by Arisa there. You know the numbers, 435-2041. It's 21 minutes after 7 o'clock. While we are with the other call, let me just recognize Akeem Lewis, Alexandra Velez, Michelle Bernard, Samuel Caesar, Samantha Williams, Marcus Williams, all the way from Barbados. Mildred Smith is there. Fashida Gibbs, good morning. Joylyn Barry is there. Theljo, good morning. Spice Quinn, good morning. Joylyn Barry again, good morning. Stephanie Andrew Bowler, good morning to you. I hope you all are doing well. And Walland Akwat, good morning to you. Zobi, hope you're doing fine. Yeah, give us a call. What happened in your neck of the woods over the weekend? All right. Okay, that's a brilliant idea. I would try to engage while on this, because this is becoming a very, very serious issue. I mean, it always has been, but in recent times we have seen, it's a problem. It's becoming, very, very bothersome. This pretty larceny stuff. I mean, we had the situation last week where they stole the ladies' watermelons, and what they did not steal, they destroyed. Now, this gentleman, and he continuously complains about, this sort of thing. I would endeavor, maybe when we do get a break, I will endeavor to engage the pretty larceny task force and see if we can get some words of comfort from them, So give us a call. Tell us what's happening, what has happened in your area. For the last 3 days, there is a cow in Mount Hatman Quarry calling for help. I think he needs water. The owner needs to look after that animal. Well, why would you have a cow in Mount Hatman and not give it water? Who does that? Come on. 435-2041. That's the number you can call. Good morning. This is Black History Month. If anyone knows of any event pertaining to Black History Month, please call in. Thank you. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Mr. Antoine and the team, good morning. Good morning to Ali Gill. Yeah. How are you doing, bro? Hope all is well. Saying good morning to Erlin all the way in the U.S. Hope you're having a great morning thus far. And morning, how are you listening to your station from, how you do? Like listening to your station from so far in London. That's coming from Brenda and Camellia. Well, thanks, and happy to have you with us. It's always a joy having you on board with us. All right, so let's see. 435-2041. Let's entertain this call via our Zoom, not Zoom, but our WhatsApp platform. Good morning.
Good morning, Innocent, and to your listeners.
Welcome to the program. How are you?
Yes, I am well, thanks. I'm just wondering, and I've been wondering that for a little while now, why history should have color?
I always ask that in my mind, but I don't vocalize it.
Why are we black people supporting it?
Yeah.
Our history should just be in the normal scheme of things. It should be just in history.
History is history. History shouldn't have a color.
Yeah, I mean, why history should have a color? Who are they doing that? Did somebody do that to appease the black people? So they put a little corner in history for black history? History has color? Black history? Wow. Doesn't sound,
Yeah, it's so kind of off. Okay, have a good one. All right, bye-bye. All right, let's go to the telephone line and say, all right, we lost that caller. Anika Reese, good morning to you. And that's a very valid concern. Why do we call it Black History Month? Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Mr. Joseph?
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
I'll be brief. Good morning, greetings. I just want to make a quote, Mr. Joseph, from an historical British philosopher, John Locke, said the following words. There is frequently much more to be learned from the unexpected questions of a child than from the big, laden, frivolous lectures of bright boys. Mr. Joseph, I've been asking a question, or we continue to ask a question from this side about the constitutionality of Mr. Joseph. Why won't those bright boys tell us about the Constitution of Grenada and its illegitimacy? Why don't they? Can't you get one of them to come out, Mr. Joseph? I notice that these days the morning sessions are laden with bright boys and bright girls. Can't you get some from the Bar Association and from the, the Grenada Monarchist League, so that they can tell us a little more about the foundation and the legitimacy of the Constitution of Grenada so we can start getting this thing over? That's my curiosity. The unexpected questions of children. Have a nice day, will you, sir?
You too, have a good one, citizen. As a matter of fact, I will endeavor to engage that. 27 minutes after 7 o'clock. That is the time to all the police officers around the island, wherever you are stationed. Good morning to you, the rank and file. Acting Commissioner Randy Connaught, Vanny Corwin, the entire rank and file, man, from those in the khaki to those who just joined, those in the training school. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah. All right, folks, we'll take that commercial break and we'll be back after with more on the conversation. Don't you go anywhere.
One stage, 4 categories, 80 incredible dance talents. Experience the rhythms of the world as dancers bring culture to life with breathtaking performances. Who will take away the crown? Witness the passion, the energy, the artistry. Don't miss the ultimate global dance competition around the world in 80 dance talents. Call 407-8458 to register your group or solo act. Follow at GBN for updates.
Right Choice Promotions in association with Investment Migration Agency of Grenada, together with our Riser Credit Union, presents the inaugural Virgin Parish Relay Meet. This is the real Mini Olympics, Saturday, March 8th. Lassa Just Playing Field in St. David. Relay action featuring the top clubs and schools from across Grenada, competing for cash prizes and more. Come see the nation's best athletes as they prepare for Intercall and Carifta Games 2025. First call to action is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, featuring live entertainment and excitement in the tug-of-war competition. Admission $10 adults, $5 children. Come to Virgin Parish, St. David on Saturday, March 8th for the Virgin Parish Relay Meet. Come share in the excitement and speed and see you there.
Get value you'll love only at Courts. With huge savings on select mattresses, mobile phones, and TVs. You'll also love our new arrivals in furniture and appliances. Plus, when you shop, get a chance to win great prizes. So come in, shop today, and pay later with Courts Ready Finance. Get value you'll love only at Courts. Bringing value home. Offer ends February 24, 2025. See store for details.
Unlocking opportunities, Excel leads the way in digital advancement every single day. Fair internet access for all to share. Transparent billing with consumer care. Excel for the easy bill, safeguarding our rights. Net neutrality, consumer protection shining bright. Mobile number portability available to you. Switch providers seamlessly. Keep the number true. Excel for the easy bill, promoting fair play in the digital world. Every single day, affordable services are important for all. Through the EC bill, there'll be progress overall. Excel and the NTRCs connecting our communities.
And the NTRCs, digitally transforming our space together.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. It's 27 minutes after 7 o'clock. The conversation continues, and I'm still looking. No one has signed into the Zoom, so I'm just ensuring that we do what we got to do. All right, so the conversation continues. Let's head to the telephone line. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Yeah, innocent, I'm not going to spend more than a minute. In response to when you call about history, that a lot could be said about that, and I wouldn't give my response now. But there is a reason why you have certain things evolving at certain time. And just to say, where this thing emanate from, the people, black people, African people, were not treated as human beings. They were not considered to have any history themselves. That's all I'll say for now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. 26 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Good morning, good morning. The calls are a bit infrequent this morning. Good morning, my good friend Jude Bernard. How are you doing? Hope you're doing fine. Someone says here that, all right, you may learn something about yourself if you think outside the box. Don't look at the name Black History Month. Think of how we as a people can come together for a common cause. Now, I have no qualms with that. I mean, it's learning more about me and my history and my ancestors and so forth. That's fine. But the question, and it's not intended to be contentious. Why was it called Black History Month? Good morning, caller.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. There's something I've been observing for the past few months, and I think it's an issue that we have in Grenada in general that I think need to be addressed seriously. I don't know which department is responsible, but I would like to believe is the Ministry of Health. We have a situation, and let's talk about St. George's, especially look at this time of the year. But we have a situation in Grenada where we have people urinating at different places or points of comfort around the town, and I believe it happened probably in every town in Grenada, Carriacou, and Pirimac. But I wonder if the Ministry of Health is responsible for it, and I just sending this out. One of the problems we have a lot of supermarkets and hardware departments in St. George's, and it seems to me that somebody who open a little cafeteria or restaurant have to provide toilet facilities for their patrons or their customers. But when you go sometimes to a hardware or a supermarket, some of them, I'm not saying all of them, some of them appears to have, but some of them seem that though they're doing you a favor by asking them to use the washroom facilities. I mean, people go and spend thousands of dollars on a daily basis, and then you want to relieve yourself, and they say some of them will tell you there is no washroom facility. So I believe the Ministry of Health should look into that very seriously. What I think the government should do, on the other hand, is probably, or the Ministry of Health should do, is at strategic points around every town in Grenada, they should have toilet facilities with somebody manning it and identifying it, so the public could be allowed to relieve themselves. You charge a small fee, and if at any time you meet man as well as woman urinating in areas that they're not supposed to, you arrest them and charge them, and the money that is being charged could go towards the maintenance of these facilities. I mean, I'm going back to my age, right? There is times that you want to use the facility or you want to urinate, but after it's getting like everything else. Sometimes your urge to hold is not as good as it used to be.
Yeah, the bladder issues and stuff would start creeping in.
Right. So therefore, I believe, I believe at the end of the day, there should be public toilet facilities at strategic points so that the public in general could have the use of it. And as I said, if you meet people urinating in areas where they're not supposed to, then you can charge them and use the funds to help maintain these facilities. But most and foremost, it must be identified.
Okay.
Because you don't want to put a toilet facility somewhere and nobody knows where the toilet is.
Okay. All right.
You understand? So that's something I've been noticing for the past few months.
Okay. Thank you, Colin.
The minister need to look into it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to reach out and say good morning to Rona Moore out there in Tobago. Hope you're having a great day, you and the family. Let's go to the WhatsApp call. Good morning, caller.
Yes, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
All right. My concern is the spillage of concrete on our roads. The Ministry of Works and the police need to look into that, because it's frightening now that the amount, especially that road going on the Eastern Main Road from the backward to Current.
Right, yeah.
It's overbearing now, and you're finding it all over the place. Before, you would have found that the suppliers of the concrete, they would have a vehicle behind wherever they have spillage, and they will clean, But I think those guys now are too greedy, and so on. So they're overloading the trucks. They know the route that they have to use. So why fill the barrels up to the max? Okay. I don't know. Then some of them they need to even have smaller trucks, but everybody now want to bring in a truck larger than the previous person. So then you have overloading, and the spillage keep happening, and no one doing anything about it.
Okay. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. Legitimate concern there. 435-2041. That's the number. Agnes Dowden, good morning to you. Let's go back to our WhatsApp and take that call. Good morning, caller. Good morning.
Mr. Innocent.
How are you doing?
Yeah, not so bad, not so bad. Listen, I'm calling from diaspora. I'm calling on the back of the man who talked about the toilets. Grenada really disgusting, All that tourism that comes to Grenada, never mind the tourism, people that live in Grenada, out and about. There's only one toilet that I know is in the, what the place called now, in St. George's Day, in the mall. What's manned, and you pay $1, I think it's $1 to go on. But in Grenville, Grenville is the second biggest town in Grenada, full of people. You go there and you spend half a day. Where do you go? Where do you go and have a week? Because most of the restaurants don't have that. Well, there's not much restaurants in Grenville anyway. They don't have that facilities. So where do you go? That is something that real Grenada making noise about this and that, and all the big and the this and that, and the modern and this and that. they should really think about putting some toilets like this man says in the town for them,
Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you very much, caller. And, these are the little things that sometimes we overlook, and they are of such critical importance. Having proper washroom facilities and so forth. When the tourists come, as he mentioned, right? When the tourists come, what about those who don't want to go on a bus tour, like just want to explore for themselves and walk through the town and so forth? Someone says, if they put up toilet stalls, Grenadians will not care for them. Look at the aloes that was planted to beautify an area, and this guy just rooted them up and threw them in the streets. Good morning, caller.
Mr. Anderson, good morning to you, sir.
Hi, welcome to the program. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just two things I want to talk about, because I didn't hear the topic, but along the line I was actually understand what is going on with the topic. But anyhow, two things I want to talk about here, right? And it's paying heed to the sirens, and which is very important. Last week Thursday or Wednesday, I was by the Esplanade, by the old police barracks. That's between the health center and the police barracks. You have two youths, actually could be over 6 years. They want to cross the road, okay, from the barracks to across where Andel was. But the thing about it, there was a siren was on, taking somebody from the health center. And do you know, because they figured on the pedestrian crossing the cross, and they paid no heed to the siren, the ambulance had to stop for the two youths to cross the road. So I wanted to know what is going on. If the children not be educated in a school, and they let them know what the siren, what is the importance of a siren, and they ignoring it.
All right.
Okay. And the other thing again is customer service. I want to talk about line. I had a problem with my landline last week. I went in there to make a report about my long line. So at the time, you had so many people there, so one of the representatives gave me the number to tell me to call. Do you know, I called the office and I make a report. The young lady answered the phone. She asked me what's the problem. I tell her, well, look, the light on my phone is not coming on and the whole thing is dead. You know what the young lady said to me? You need a new phone. So I say, excuse me, are you a technician? Do you know, a couple days after my phone come back, and it come back, everything is working condition. So I want to know, they have to be careful with the customer, what they're telling the customers. Anyhow, yeah, thank you.
Okay, thanks, caller. Thank you very much. You have some concerns with any of your utilities and so forth, you need to report that, especially telecommunications, report it to the NTRC. The guys on the Timothy Scott and the team will be more than willing and able to assist you. Someone says, very rare you would see a woman using the toilet on the side of the road. It's mainly men. This is a law and it is legal. I think it is unsightly. All right, Foodland Supermarket have a toilet free of cost in St. George's. And my colleague Rena, good morning to you and thank you very much for being so supportive. All right, Rena gave me this note that the Grenville bus terminal has toilets, $1, and you can use it. All right. Good morning. In regards, to the toilet facilities, the bus terminus has toilets open to the public at the cost of $1, just as in the Esplanade Mall. Foodland has outside washroom open to the public. A problem with some of us as Grenadians is the fact that we have little to no respect for law and order, and even our country. Let's go to the telephone line. Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir. How are you doing this morning?
I am alive and very thankful. How about you?
Not bad. Same here. Talking about Concord Waterfalls. That area need some address.
What's going on there?
What's going on there? Waterfalls. This is a tourist area. It's a tourist area as we know it. And the facilities to go up in Concord Waterfall is terrible. The place need debushing, the road need widening, the facilities need Wi-Fi. Everything is wrong in Concord as a tourist area. And then we're talking about food security. People are walking up Concord, and that's where our water is coming from. That's where our water is coming from. And people just walking up there and walking in the water. The dam is up there. You have to be careful with the water. Be very, very careful. That's my concern this morning.
Okay. Thank you very much. Have a good one. All right. So the relevant authorities, that is something you have to look into as well. Good morning to my friends at Nawasa. Wendell and the team. Good morning. Good morning. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Joseph. How are you doing, sir?
I am alive and so very thankful. How about you, Papi?
A day. Well, I'm just calling in relation to I think it was the first caller who spoke about Predia Lassini, and then you mentioned what was done
with the lady.
To the young lady. Yes. My call this morning is for the people who purchase these things. Now, innocent, I think you know I'm doing my little thing.
Yeah, you the mayor of sweet potatoes.
Although it's not no commercial thing, but I'll tell you this: there are things that you spray your produce with based on the problem that you have. And if the thing is consumed within a day or two, the person could find themselves in a lot of problems. As a matter of fact, I think it is about 2 weeks ago, I did a video showing how I protect my peppers and explaining that I had to pick out all the peppers that were on it because based on what I was using, I am not allowed to remove anything in 21 days. And among the side effects for that particular chemical is nerve damage.
Yeah.
No, and that is what I'm getting. People are buying these things from the thieves, not understanding that the farmer, the reason why the thing may be there is because the farmer treated. I saw after the young lady incident, a gentleman reached out to me. He said, I think the day after, somebody took a set of stuff from his garden and he had just sprayed it. He sprayed it because he was getting close to, he had 2 weeks or so to go before harvest, but he had an issue he had to address. So the people who are buying these things, listen, you're putting people's life in serious jeopardy when you purchase this. And even you, when you go and you handle some of these things, I don't know if people do not know. I personally believe the Ministry of Agriculture and the Ministry of Health need to do a bit more in terms of sensitizing people. And then when you catch people, you need to really deal with them. I understand to catch a young man in my area, tiffin yam. I see him walking about. My thing, when you put in the labor, it is unfair for people to walk in and think, man, if I spray me thing, I don't say nothing. Right? And people who pass, they know things. I have nothing to say. And when the police come, officer, nothing wasn't stolen. Everything I have is accounted for.
Okay.
Right? It's for that reason. Even buying food from I don't buy it anymore. Because now I'm in it, I understand the danger. Predia Lassini is a deadly thing. And we need to address this on a more serious level. Have a good day, man.
Yeah,
I don't think they could just thief a pig like
that. Let him try. I mean,
but
it's
try. Serious. It is serious, and it's unfair, man. Yeah.
Have a good one, bro. Drive safe. All right, good. It's 10 minutes on to. Let's take our final commercial break, and then we'll come back.
Looking to take your business to new heights? Advertise with GPN on our social media platforms and get noticed by our 138,000 plus followers. Reach a massive engaged audience ready to connect with your brand. No matter your business size, GPN is here to help you grow. Contact us today at admin@gpn.gd or WhatsApp 407-8458 to get started.
Every time I pass, you're teasing me.
Grenada National Folk Group, in collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture, proudly presents Iconic Moves and Melodies.
Yes, man.
Iconic Moves and Melodies. A heartfelt tribute to the legendary Miss Shirley Robinson. Mark your calendar. Saturday, March 1st, 2025 at the Grenada Trade Center, starting at 5 p.m. Immerse yourself in an evening of vibrant folk songs, classical songs, Negro spirituals, patriotic songs, captivating poetry, and mesmerizing dance performances as we honor Miss Shirley Robinson, a true pioneer of Grenada's cultural heritage. You'll also get the chance to have a meet and greet with Miss Shirley Robinson. Tickets are just $50 for adults and $25 for children. Iconic Moves and Melodies, a celebration you don't want to miss. Join us Saturday, March 1st at the Grenada Trade Center. Let's honor the legacy, celebrate the culture, and make it a night to remember.
Coming up, a festival of long-distance running with some very familiar charms. How about Run Barbados? When it comes to entertainment, this iconic couple really puts on a show. Caribbean Passport TV brings the region closer together. Exciting destinations, healthier meals. Be viewing this station. So have your passport ready and let's travel.
Six minutes away from 8 o'clock. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Mr. Innocent.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
If they give you the opportunity to stop the stealing, you can help stop it. But as for me, I would suggest something. If the penalty is stiff for stealing, don't you think that people would stop stealing, especially the young people? Now, let me tell you this. I would do like this. Let them walk when you catch them with the items in the street, whether Hannah fig, and let them hold it in the head and let them pass on, so everybody would know. And if they have shame, they will stop it. For that matter, as long as somebody steals, bringing him to court and say, I'm tired with you. Go and take a month. You putting them in jail, and you still have to feed them. Let them walk around the country with the load on their head, and you'll see they will have more shame. When they go and they pay, nobody knows. In fact, sometimes they get off because the magistrate may have sympathy for them. Oh, I'm sorry for you, don't have food. Thank you very much.
Thank you, caller. Have a good one. Have a good one. It's 4 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Innocent. How are you, sir?
I am alive and thankful.
Okay. I hope you're not too innocent.
I don't know. You tell me.
Anyway, Mr. Innocent, long time ago, agriculture was there. Talking agriculture, we used to have a lot of different quality of yams. No, you only see one they call bush yams. We had Montmorency who have
that might be the case in your vicinity, but I know a farmer in Apertu that has a wide variety of different yams.
But that's only one. I mean, we had a lot of people had. I grew up in Sunny View up there, and my father had one they call Kush. You have a Pika yam, they have a Apita. They all did so much different yams, but you're not seeing them. But when you go in New York, you're seeing all those yams. We don't know where they're coming from. So I was looking forward to see people go back. When you go in town, it's only bush yam you're seeing.
So why do you think that is the case, though? Why?
I don't know. I guess maybe the young people not planted, or the people don't have the plants. Okay. Because I was trying to get a couple plants on myself and I can't find them nowhere. Yeah, that's all.
The inavailability of the plants.
Yes, I hope the agriculture could get some of the plants and teach people about it, how they bring in goat and sheep and cows and so on. Bring in those things and show people, because you have some of the yams which you had, and when in about July, August, those yams ready. Right? Now you have to wait for the bush yam quite late. If we could get back those yams, we could see agriculture moving back again.
And while at that too, even the way of planting it, the way of planting it so that in harvesting it, it's easy and simple and your yams come out nice and beautiful.
Yes, yes.
All right.
So, but they could get it and show people, show them how to plant it and everything. There's still older people who knows about it, could teach the young people to do it,
We have to teach the young people how to open drains too.
Everything. The contour drain and all those kind of things.
Okay.
Anyway, have a nice day.
Have a good one, bro. Have a good one. Yeah, thanks. These people happy. They have a phone to play with. Spice Queen, how you do? All right, it's 2 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Let's go back to the telephone line and say good morning. Good morning. Good morning, caller. Okay, we seem to have lost that call there. 435-2041. Spice Queen, how are you doing, girl? Hope all is well. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Thank you for taking my call.
The pleasure is mine.
Right, thank you. What I'm trying to say this morning, and I want the whole of Grenada to hear. I want all the people who are fighting for one position in this country to pray for Grenada and stop fighting for power. Let's put God first in everything that we do. And let's stop fighting down to depress our own little country and try to develop it.
Okay.
And fighting for position and writing to reach the top, because everybody wants to get on top and depress the country. Let's pray for Grenada and take it out in the nonsense.
You start that process and we'll follow, right?
I'm always doing that.
Nice.
Always doing that, because I always pray for the entire world. I know pure and holy and perfect and righteous. Okay. But I just pray for it because I just listen to what's going on in the world.
Nice.
Thank you. Have
a
nice
good
day.
one. God bless.
Right.
Bye-bye. Nice. Mm-hmm. All right, folks, it's 30 seconds away from 8 o'clock, and this is where we are going to wrap it, because we've got to join the BBC. And just want to say thank you to all those of you who called and participated this morning. And if the good Lord spare your lives, we'll have your presence with us tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we are expecting to have a conversation with the MP for the town of St. George, the Honorable Peter David. He should be with us tomorrow morning. We look forward to that engagement. But that's it for the program this morning. I love you. Bye-bye.